Welcome back. Thank you for all of your support. If you have not, please go ahead and like, share the video, and drop your comments down below. Couple things. If you can see, I got rid of the background. Like I said, I'm growing this as you grow. We all grow together. I didn't like the background. Not saying I didn't like a background. I just didn't like that background, and I would rather just do this and work on better quality video as far as it looks, as opposed to using a background that I don't like. On a different note, jumping straight into things, the balance, man. Balance is going to be tough, man, especially coming up here. A lot of us are going back to work, myself included. Whenever they call me, I just basically got a message that said, hey, we're going to be starting back up soon, so just be ready. So that could be tomorrow, that could be next week. Don't really know. Either way, I'm going to have to find a balancing act to balance this with, say, that schedule once that happens. Very easy to do now. I got a lot more time. Usually with balance comes adjustment. You gotta, if you find a way to, you gotta be able to find a way to balance your stuff. If you find a way to balance your stuff, then you may have to adjust a couple things to make it work. Like these videos, I'm probably gonna have to do some adjustments with that, simply because now right now I tend to shoot them in the daytime in the car because I have pretty good daylight. But let's say I'm working 9 to 6, whatever schedule I go to work at, 11 or whatever, I may not have good light and I'm not getting home till nighttime. So now there's no more daylight. Does that mean I can't make a video now? Nope. It just means I'm going to change my format. Still going to keep the gray shirt though. That, and I have like, I don't know, 10 of these. But yeah, finding balance is tough. It can be. And usually when I get stuck on how to balance things out, is because I'm trying to balance out too many little things that may not matter, probably don't. So I usually got to break it down to like, okay, what's the raw black and white? What's the raw nitty gritty? This is literally A, B, C. These all have their subcategories that kind of go along with them, but for the most part, this is what I got to do. So, I usually end up having to take a couple steps back to like look at the whole situation kind of from the outside looking in, and then I can usually devise a plan to make my adjustments to balance out my hectic lifestyle. And we all balance stuff all the time. Most of us don't even really realize how much we balance stuff. But I think if you kind of pay attention to what you balance more and how you're doing it, you'll get better at it. Like anything, but practice makes perfect. Some people just don't have that skill, but it's a skill that you can definitely improve on. I got to balance that. It's kind of hard to balance this and, relationships and stuff, because it takes way more time to do this little video than you may think. Especially when, you're doing your own editing, your own vocal editing, which I haven't really done a ton of because it just takes so much time to do it all. So, looking at other avenues to do it. I think I said in another video, sometimes you got to look at an issue from a different way. So I can spend tons of time on this, or I can, let me get better emulators. Let me get better programs that kind of take better audio, get a better microphone, and use a different microphone position. Probably what you're noticing now. Little tricks to tweak what I already have instead of just scrapping it and starting fresh. So, I said in one video I was going to try to make these a little bit shorter. I know usually they average about 9 minutes, give or take, and the average person doesn't watch a Facebook video or a video on average longer than 5. 5 is pushing it. I personally watch long videos, but I like being entertained for long stretches of time. But with that being said, work on your balancing act. Things are starting to pick back up. You're going to have to balance a lot of stuff, myself included. The coronavirus isn't gone, but we got to go back to work. And this, so a lot of little things and little speed bumps and hiccups in the road are about to come for a lot of people, myself included. Just stuff that you didn't plan on or didn't foresee. And yeah, gotta be able to balance that out. Oh, and one thing, big part about balance, last thing, is if you can balance it, in theory, it should keep you stable. Not saying things aren't going to creak and, things are going to get thrown off kilter, off course, or anything like that, but you shouldn't be in a panic. You shouldn't be stressed, pulling out your hair and this and that. If that's the case, things ain't balanced. You may be working on the process of getting them balanced so you don't get to that point, or you can leave that point. But be like, yeah, man, I got everything worked out, man. Everything's going good. It's balanced. Like, nah, you not balanced. Because if you're balanced, then even when the world ain't balanced, you can still deal with it. You can still deal with it, right? So, once again, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share the video, drop your comments down below. I'm going to be trying out a new couple of things with the videos, maybe a background. I did one with the audio and a filter I have on my phone for this one. That's why I feel it's a little bit better in that aspect visually. So, yeah, with that being said, just for you.